So today's that certain Aquaman starlet's birthday. Oh yeah, that's right. And you know what they're getting as a present? They're getting absolutely wrecked. You can see trending topics right now as people discuss the innocence of JD. They talk about them and hashtag MePoo and so much more. Yeah, this probably wasn't the birthday they were imagining. You and we're going to talk about all of this today, too. Fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. So, hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. And I mean, really, imagine what that certain Aquaman starlet is seeing right now. They went from a few short years ago pointing the finger at their ex, saying, look at that person, they need to be undone, and it working, to their co-workers publicly following JD while he's on the stand, no less, saying, yeah, you know what? I don't support that person over here anymore. Nope, I support him. I mean, that is a huge statement. Now, what makes this even more interesting is the fact that certain Aquaman starlet doesn't have much of a career to go back to. I mean, if you look at companies like Disney, for example, companies that supported them at the beginning, those companies, they were threatened with sanctions a la, I'm going to sue you if you don't give me what I want. You better cooperate. Now, the best part of all of this is that Disney, they did cooperate. They point all of that out in one of their court filings. They win this filing, by the way. During the scope of our negotiations over the subpoena, it became clear that their strategy was to show that Disney did not have documents showing a linkage between that certain Aquaman starlet's public statements and JD's career so as to minimize her damages. After multiple telephone and email conversations between counsel over the course of several months, Disney's legal staff interviewed key document custodians, reported back to that certain Aquaman starlet's counsel what documents were readily available. They said, hey, that's going to be sufficient. But you know what? They fired everyone that was involved there. They decided they were going to hire new counsel. And around that time, they decided they would turn on Disney. What makes this even more entertaining is that Disney, they told you exactly where they stood real time on this issue and on that certain Aquaman starlet's career too, saying that this is a bait and switch, a classic bait and switch in which one counsel agrees to accept something, then at the last minute, new counsel, they say that's not good enough. Disney, they say, has more than complied with the legal requirements, should not be burdened further over subpoenaing counsel's trivial preferences. Yeah, when somebody says that you're pulling a bait and switch on them, when they say that your preferences are trivial and you tried to sue them, you threaten them with sanctions, I'm going to say that you have nothing else to go back to. So, congratulations and happy birthday. You burnt that bridge in well. Now, even better is what happened with the company that decided they would stand with that certain Aquaman starlet. I mean, you have Warner going from this right here. Secondly, I wish to let you know that I've been asked to resign by Warner Brothers from my role as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts, and I have respected and agreed to that request, so they unceremoniously get rid of JD circa 2020. Not only that, they decided they would make a public statement a la producer of Aquaman 2, Peter Safran, not only endorsing that certain Aquaman starlet, but calling out any fans or customers that had a problem with this. Quote, I don't think we're ever going to react to, honestly, pure fan pressure. You got to do what's best for the movie. We felt that that's James Wan and Jason Momoa, then it should be that certain Aquaman starlet. That's really what it was. One is not unaware of what is going on in the Twitterverse, but that doesn't mean you have to react to it or take it as gospel or accede to their wishes. You have to do what's right for the film, and that's really where we landed on it. To happy birthday, guess what's happening real time right now? Oh, that same company that decided to stand with you. They're not only setting the record straight, saying they didn't want to keep you for this movie, they waited until 2 weeks were left on your clause to exercise that. And hey, we wouldn't have paid you any more money if we had the chance. Yeah, we hired that certain Aquaman starlet. She was paid for the services for both films per the terms of her contract. She didn't suffer any adverse employment action by Warner Brothers in connection with either movie because of alleged defamatory statements by JD or his lawyer, Adam Waldman, that were alleged in the counterclaim. Her compensation for either movie was not reduced because of the counterclaim statement. By the way, any alleged delay in picking up that certain Aquaman starlet's option for Aquaman 2 was to creative issues in casting her in the role of Mira for Aquaman 2, which were communicated to her agent at the time. Any alleged delay in picking her up for Aquaman 2 was not due to her dispute with JD or any of the allegations in that lawsuit. And yeah, finally and very, very powerfully, we would not have paid her any more money for Aquaman 2, even if she would have had more time to renegotiate her contract. Yep, you can hear the company and all of your coworkers right now. That's not just Jason Momoa. That would also be James Wan. That would also be Zack Snyder and other people at executive levels in Warner Brothers that have been fired because of this, getting together and singing you a happy birthday song. You know, it goes something like, happy birthday, so long, don't let the door hit you. Now, on top of that is the absolute ownage that you're seeing when you look across social media sites. I mean, here, for example, is Twitter. I've refreshed this from when we started out just to see if things were trending just like they were. And lo and behold, right there on the side, you have two items that are trending in the top. You have that certain Aquaman's first name, and well, that's become their official last name, along with hashtag MePoo. That's been trending for 2 days now. Can you imagine that being your legacy? But on top of that, and even more seriously, is that other tag there. JD is innocent. To give you an idea of just how much attention this subject is receiving, too, this is a post that I put up April 20th, 2022. This is what it says, by the way. I stayed with her because I didn't want to fail. I thought I could help her. I didn't want to break her heart. I remember my mom's first attempt at, I'm going to say, Minecrafting, a direct result of my father leaving. That certain Aquaman starlet spoke of the same thing. If I left, that would be JD on that certain Aquaman starlet's manipulation. This post, as of one day, has picked up 147,700 likes. It's picked up 4,219 quote tweets, plus 26,600 retweets. One day there from one post. Yeah, you can tell how public perception is turned on that certain Aquaman starlet. Again, their career is over. All of their co-workers are saying, yeah, that person, they were difficult to work with. I don't really trust them. I actually trust this guy. And beyond that, the public, they're saying, hey, so long, farewell. We don't ever want to see you again. Oh, wouldn't you look at that? There's another item trending right now, too. Anyway, check out our book in the description, by the way. This is our answer to the industries that allow this nonsense to happen. Walk away from them, walk towards something better. Help us send that message. Thank you, too, for being here. I appreciate all of you. And until next time, we will see you soon.